it's Nicole back again, this time with the video on how to organize your pantry. I know a lot of us have problems with keeping our pantries organized, and there's times when we reach back in there and we find things that are old and expired or that we can't even recognize anymore. And it's a good time to go through your pantry, clean it out totally, and start all over again. So that would be the first step, to purge, remove everything, reach all the way back, get everything out, clean it down, wipe it out, and start fresh. The first thing that I suggest that you do is get a collection of see-through jars or bins. Those types of jars or bins can be very expensive. So for me, what I like to do is keep jars and bins from food items that are pretty durable bins. We have things like glass. You might buy a lot of products like tomato sauce that comes in glass jars. I recommend that you start saving those and utilizing them to store dry goods. Also, if you have any Rubbermaid or Tupperware bins or airtight containers that you can use that are see-through, those are also great too. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take those bins or jars and label them with the contents that will be inside. Even though they're see-through, there are a lot of times that things that are brown rice or white rice, they can look pretty similar at times, so it's good to just go ahead and label the bins with the items that are going to be placed inside. And I've also found that another thing that's very helpful is to organize your jars or bins by size. If you're dealing with glass jars, you might want to put your taller jars in the back. Put the label higher up on those jars. Your medium-sized jars go in front, and your smallest sized jars go down all the way in the front. That way you can see what you have and access those accordingly. Also, I found that the best thing to do is to use labels that you can erase and redo. I found that I went on Amazon and I bought chalkboard labels. They're peelable, stickable labels that I can put on my bins and my jars, and whenever the contents change, all I have to do is wipe it clean with a damp rag, rewrite the contents with a chalkboard marker or even a piece of chalk. That way, when everything changes out, you can just wipe it off and start all over again. Another thing that I found very, very helpful in terms of storing dry goods is to make sure that you keep measuring cups or measuring scoops in the container with the contents. That's way when you take it out, you have something to measure it out, dish it out, put it back in, and put the jar back into the pantry with its own measuring scoop. And it also helps with not having to worry about contaminating different items. Also, another thing that I found to be very helpful is to keep a bin at the bottom of your pantry that have your reusable shopping bags. A lot of us use reusable shopping bags now, and it just makes it easier for you to find those and access those, so when it's time to go shopping, you know where to go, grab those out, and be on your way. I also hang a clipboard on the inside of my pantry door. That way, whenever I see items are running low, I keep a running list on my pantry door of what needs to be purchased, so that when I'm ready to go shopping, all I have to do is take my clipboard with me, my grocery list is already written up, and the fact that I have my reusable shopping bags handy right at the bottom of my pantry makes it easy for me to grab what I need and go shopping for the items that I need to replenish. So those are the things that I do to keep my pantry looking organized and tidy. And I've also found that the #1 key to keeping your pantry looking clean and tidy is to discard of any bagged items or any boxed items. Take those things out of bags and boxes, put them in your jars, put them in your bins. It just makes everything look a lot more streamlined, and it makes it easier for you to find what you need and access it. I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and I hope it's motivated you to go ahead and clean out your pantries, start from fresh, and get everything reorganized.